Hello, humans and dinosaurs. This is Lopho, and today we are back for another episode of Honest Dinosaur Reviews. Yes, right. You guys probably saw the disclaimer. All right, so let's get right into it. So today's add-on that we are going to be talking about is the new Brazilian dinosaur add-on called the Brazilian Prehistory. And you guys you guys know that I love these kind of add-ons because they added a bunch of new species, so it's not another fucking engine add-on number 1300. Instead, it's a Brazilian dinosaur add-on number 1. So yeah, so we got a couple of species. I actually did activate Dinosaurs of Kemkem because I personally think that it's from regional dinosaur add-on. I kind of feel like they're gonna look good together. So yeah, just as a comparison to the textures and stuff. So. Yes, and this add-on actually comes with a bunch of species. I don't know if these are all the species. I hope that is. I might miss out on some of them. Just tell me in the comment section. So, right, let's get right into it. So we got Oxalea, right? So Oxalea is the kind of Brazilian Spinosaurus. So you making sounds? Wait, let me just check this out. Oh yeah, it does roll, right? Hey, it doesn't look too bad, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not that bad. Honestly, in my opinion, though, the sail actually has no texture. You can kind of see the texture glitching around, like, really badly. Like, that's kind of bad. Yeah, that's quite disturbing.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Disturbing. It's another dinosaur add-on that blows up. Oh my fucking god! Is it that hard to keep dinosaurs from exploding? Hey, it has sitting animations. Great! Seriously. You just had to make them explode. Why? 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 Nobody wants... Oh, okay, I thought for a second it was actually growing bigger. Alright, it was just standing up, but... Alright. Walking animations at least look quite decent. Yes, at least that's what I can say about it, but... Jesus fucking Christ, is it that hard not to use Ravager rules? Seriously. Oh my god. Oh, alright. Pharophysaurus. So, because you're saying Ornis, I'm assuming it's some kind of avian? Yes, it is. Oh, nice. So I'm guessing it's some kind of bird. I don't know if it's a terror bird or if it's actually a Mesozoic type of ground bird. I'm not actually sure because I actually never heard about this species. I'll probably link some knowledgeable facts about these creatures in the description. Okay, the way it sits makes no sense because the legs should actually curve down. This looks like a kindergarten who's sitting because birds actually, have their feet point downwards when they sit. They don't sit like this, And again, birds blow up. Yeah, Provelosaurus. So... what are you? So, it looks like you're some kind of, I think this guy is a species of PANGAEA. Oh, yeah, and by the way... Oh, yeah, by the way, guy... Wait, does this guy not have any attack animations? Oh, yeah, it does. It does, but... It was just, like, sitting there. Yeah, it's attacking, but, like... Ever since the second roar, if they're attacking multiple animals at once, the second animal doesn't show the attack animation. Yeah, see, the second one doesn't have the attack animation. It just dies. It has some kind of invisible hitbox there. I think you should speed up the attack animation a bit, or have its arms like sort of fling around so that it looks like it's actually attacking it because. The worst part of an animation is when a dinosaur attacks, but it just body slams. Like, it doesn't do anything, but it takes damage, It's kind of bad. So, Dromaeosaur, so... Oh, I love it. I love the sounds. It gives some nice Terra Nova sound vibes. So, right. So, this is a random Dromaeosaur. So basically it's a dromaeosaur that was discovered in Brazil. So it's kind of like the Moroccan raptor from Kemkem add-on. Speaking of Moroccan raptor, let's actually do a little lovely side-by-side comparison. Here we have you can kind of see the texture glitching. There's a small line of orange. No, I think it's red that goes along its back. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't think so. There's a small bug with the textures. You guys probably will have to fix this. And dinosaurs blowing up, of course. And yes, this is the Moroccan dromaeosaur, and this is the Brazilian dromaeosaur. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're aggressive to each other though. Yeah, they're chill. Nice. Right, Mauritia. So, from what I've heard, it's a small compsognathid that was discovered in Brazil. So, okay. No joke, no kidding there. So, yeah, these guys are a bit aggressive. So, oh, babies, I like them. I love how they wiggle around their arms. Yeah, not bad, not bad. The attack animations really aren't that bad. Yeah, they're actually quite good. Oh yeah, and by the way, this add-on has pretty much, except for Oxalea, because, you know, that's like the representing, like, Brazilian Spinosaur apex predator thing. Like, I don't know why on earth they just decided to add in a Smilodon. Like, it's so weird. And we got all these unique, awesome, you know, we got these all these unique, awesome dinosaur species. And then the developers went, oh, let's add in a Smilodon, because why the fuck not? Like, that's the exact vibe I'm getting here, because, like, it's just so out of this place. Even if it's, like, you know, supposed to be some kind of species, that a Smilodon that was discovered in Brazil. Like, seriously, this add-on generally focused on dinosaurs, you know, and prehistoric creatures that were, like, really not well known. And then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, a Smilodon appears. I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. Personally, I think there are much better Smilodon models out there, like the one from Dinosaur Age. Like, its body is too small. Like, its legs are way too long. Its body is just generally too small. But that's how the skeletal of the Smilodon looks. I think they just added in too little fat on this guy. And Thanos, yes. Finally, we have Thanos, and it's not purple. Like, surprisingly, if I was gonna make Thanos, I would have made it purple. But no, apparently they actually went the logical way and actually gave it, you know, some decent ability-sorted colors. And yeah, I like his design. I like his throat pouch. I like its teeth because, like, I personally like my Minecraft mobs do with their teeth like this instead of, you know, actually, you know, texturing the teeth. I like when they actually put in the teeth, like, they texture it inside the mouth instead of, you know, making an asset outside of them. Because I personally think that's a bit too weird. So let's see. Let's see how fast this guy is. Oh, yeah, it's decent speed. It's decently speeded. All right. Not bad, alright. Yes, Thanos, I love it. And also has this yellow color scheme. The yellow head reminds me of this guy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can definitely see the resemblance here. Like, it looks like this add-on was, like, surprisingly based of, the Chem dinosaur add-on. Like, I'm seeing many influences here. Like, Spinosaurs, Oxalea, Rugops, Thanos. Maybe it's because these formations generally seem to have, you know, a similar composition of fauna. And of course, and there's Rugops kissing Thanos' butt, but all right. I guess these guys. When people actually use this add-on, they can be placed in together because they don't seem to be aggressive towards each other. Yeah, you know, a small tip for all those Jurassic World builders out there. Not me, by the way. I don't build Jurassic Worlds in survival. All right, here we go. So we have Amazonsaurus. So this is like the sauropod of the Brazilian formation, and this guy has 100 HP, and guess what? It has 50 attack, which means that this guy can kill an Ender Dragon in 4 hits. Amazing, right? So yeah, this add-on has some very serious unbalancing issues, because, like, this guy is, like, has 100 HP. For a mediocre sauropod, that's okay, but for Oxalea, like, the Oxalea has a 50 HP and, like, 30 attack. Like, these dinosaurs are way too high in their attack department, and they suck in the HP department. Like, they are all glass cannons for some reason. And yeah, of course, even the sauropod has to blow up, because why the fuck not? So, like the Oxalea has, like, look, this guy has 100 HP. This guy has 50 HP. I don't get it. Like, it just looks way bigger, and yes, it can kill it in 1 hit because this guy has 50 attack. Like, these dinosaurs are way too overpowered for what they are. Like, 50 attack? Even in my world, not even the kaiju boss has 50 attack, because 50 attack can kill, like, anyone. Like, it can kill, like, it can pretty much pierce through even netherite armor, I'm pretty sure, with that much attack. I'm pretty sure if you block, like, if you have the max defense raised, I think you can get around like I think 80% damage reduction. But even then, it's like it's still like 10 hearts or something. Yeah, like it can still like pretty much one shot you if you have 50 attack, and that's just too much. Alright, so yeah, you guys need some definite rebalancing, but I have been told that this is the first add-on the developers worked on. For a first add-on, I can kind of say that like it doesn't look too bad, that the models aren't too over polygonized. Like it's decent, although like there are some parts where it's kind of sucky. Like this guy obviously being too influenced by the Rugops, so they look very similar. Like even if it's not, I can't help it, but they just look too same. Like a whitish head, a grayish body, and red, yellowish head, whitish head. Yeah, like it just has to, just the vibes are so similar, especially with Amazonsaurus, the Creosaurus, Spinosaurus, Oxalea. You got Rugops. This guy got Thanos. Like it's just the similar. Well, Santana Raptor. So okay, what's this guy's difference between that guy and the Dromaeosaur? Okay, they look very similar. Like yeah, they use the same body shape. Like it's very lazy. Yeah, they look too similar. You could actually think it's like a male and a female. There's like, it's just laziness in its work. I guess one is quite smaller than the other. But except for that, like, its main body shape is just too similar to each other. Yeah. Like, you need to make something that differentiates these guys from the other. Because, honestly, in my eyes, they just look the same. Alright, we got Spectravinator. Alright, so that's like a mediocre theropod kind of thing. And I personally think these animals are like too weight untextured. Like I can kind of see that they went for textures here and there with slightly darker patches. But I can't you just look it up for yourself, alright? Texture something, like make it somewhat like this, so you can kind of see that it actually uses multiple shades of different color scheme. Because I'm taking the Chem dinosaur as an example because the Chem seems to be the best miniature besides Dinosaur Age. But since Dinosaur Age isn't really a paid marketplace add-on, it's not really very easy for me to add it into a world and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm always because the Chem is generally the one with the best dinosaur textures. So you can kind of see how it utilizes all these different color schemes. This guy has like 5 or 6 different color schemes. Well, on this add-on, if it's like for this guy, it's like if it's brown, then it is brown with some slightly darkish stripes here and there. Like that's kind of what I have against this add-on. And because not only that, but because the color schemes are actually so similar. Like if you spawn this in, like there's texture in it, definitely. Like you can kind of see the different color schemes, but like the textures, there's just such a little difference in the textured color and the base color that if you look it from far away, then there's no such thing as a difference. Like even with the Rugops, even if you see from far away, you can sort of see that it has multiple layers of textures. But if you look at that guy, this guy has actually nothing. Like it feels like this guy has nothing to it besides the base green and orangey spots on it. I personally think that you should, texture it a bit more and add it in a bit more shade here. Let me get this one thing straight. If I hated an add-on, I wouldn't even bother to review it, because every add-on that I review means, if I review an add-on, that means it is good or can be improved even better, alright? No matter how much I say that I hate this add-on, if I truly hated it, I wouldn't review it. And again, if you have anything that against from what I'm seeing, feel free to tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear you guys discuss. And not gonna lie, the Ravager is really well textured. Unlike this guy, which has basically a main greenish color scheme and just generally painted on spots, this guy is more similar to the Rugops that I showcased earlier, because this guy actually has more of a color scheme. So, what? Okay, so this is I think this is the male and this is the female. Or, yeah, it has a male and a female version. So this is the Ubirojara. the new dinosaur that has been discovered. So yeah, so this guy is the first Ubirojar of Minecraft, which is absolutely awesome. I will probably have this guy spawn in the jungle or something. So alright, so yeah, and again, like it feels like the main bodies and head color scheme, head body geometry is generally too similar to the Raptor version, but what am I to say? So yeah, I like it. I like it. It's not too bad. It looks decent. I wouldn't say I would say it's pretty decent. Yeah, it's pretty decent, and but they actually have like 5 health or something. So if I slap it like 3 times, it dies. So yeah, personally, I think you guys should buff this guy a little bit more, since usually the compies tend to have around like 10 to 15 HP. It would be better if you buffed it slightly more better. Also, these dinosaurs have eggs, and the devs say that these dinosaurs lay eggs. And by the way, this is something that I absolutely say that I recommend you guys should never do something like this. So yes, let's talk about the egg laying mechanism. So the dinosaurs of this add-on can actually lay dinosaur eggs, from which dinosaurs hatch. So in theory, this might sound like a good thing, but in fact, it's actually a natural disaster just waiting to happen. So let me tell you why. So this dinosaur, this Oxalea, is gonna lay an egg by not like spawning an egg. It's not dropping an egg. It's gonna spawn an egg, which is a big problem. Like, because it spawns an egg instead of laying, dropping an egg like a chicken. Like, it should do something like this if it's laying an egg. Like, it should never, spawn an egg, literally, because that's disaster. You know why? Because then, from this egg, another Xalaeus will hatch. Because this guy actually lays eggs without using the, without breeding. So it just lays an egg. This guy's gonna grow up. This guy's gonna lay another egg, and this guy as well. That makes it 4. And then every time the dinosaur lays an egg, it's gonna get this square root multiplied by 2. So yeah. So basically, first time 1 dino, then 2 dino, then 4 dino, then 8 dino, then 16 dinos. Do it 10 times, you got over 1,000 dinosaurs roaming your map. And especially when a dinosaur is overpowered like that, way too much attack, and you will probably never be able to take it down. That actually becomes a disaster. It just adds up, and it just makes your map extremely laggy. Because that's actually what happened to my survival series with all these Montosauruses and Corythosauruses inside my cave. Because they just kept reproducing asexually, and yep, then the entire map was flooded with over thousands of them, and there was no use to keep the map unless I remove them using commands. Like, see, dinosaurs hatch ASAP. At least it seems like these guys are actually attacking each other. So at least. Oh wow, these guys can jump quite well. All right. Oh wow, these guys got some boing in there. Oh, look at them go. So at least I'm guessing at least it's not gonna happen with the Oxaleas. It seems like the babies are killing each other. So I guess that's one safety measurement. But I don't think that's gonna be the same with the herbivores, especially like Amazonsaurs. So yes, in general, I give this add-on 6 out of 10, so it's above average, mainly because it has more new species, and I'm a sucker for new species, and anything that is non-JP related, it already is you're halfway already into the good side if you're already making a dinosaur add-on that is non-JP, because it's such a unique thing. So, and which means that it's so much easier to use with other add-ons, because it's not the same lame JP Spinorex Stego strike bullshit again. So it's something new. It's Spectrovinator. You got freaking Thanos. You can recreate Iron Man versus Thanos in Dinosaur Edition now. So so yes, this add-on gives it a 6 out of 10. I actually genuinely enjoy this add-on, and I can't wait to fight actually this Oxalea in my survival series. I'll probably make it a riverside spawn. Yes, Oxalea, be aware, my dinosaur army is gonna come for you. So, but at the same time, these dinosaurs actually don't drop anything, which is quite a shame. Honestly, if you can't bother making a custom spawn all these guys. What do you call them? Spawn drops? Yeah, if you can't code in drops, just use the cow drop, because the cow is just the general normal large animal meat plus leather combination, which is just a decent loot. So yeah, if you can't bother making another making a spawn rule, just go ahead and use a cow. It's okay. All right. So yeah, one bad thing. The textures are very unshaded. I mean, they are, but they need to do much more work on them, especially like on these sails where they have absolutely no textures at all. So, oh well, this guy's massacring its babies. Let's go somewhere else. So, yes, that's it for my review. You guys need to do better job on textures. I'm pretty sure I haven't looked at the code yet, but I'm pretty sure you guys made them as animal spawns. That should have been fixed into monster spawns, because animals tend to spawn much rarer than monsters. So unless you just want your map to have like only 1 or 2 dinosaurs for every biome, I highly recommend just switching it to monsters. That's how I do it in all my survival series. And you guys know how my world is overflooded with dinosaurs. If I did it with animals, I would have much less dinosaurs than I have in my map right now. So, yes. 6 out of 10, which means, by the way, don't be fooled, 5 is a decent add-on. So 5 means it's like average. So 6 means it's already above average, and I can definitely see some fixes coming in here and there. I'll probably modify the spawn rules and the HP values, but I don't think I'm gonna do much more against it, especially because this add-on itself is an add-on with unique species, because that means that the codes, the geometry codes, are gonna be new unique codes, because that's why I love new species, because even if the developer fucks up with the code, it can be excused because the species is something new. So if you're making another Spinosaur, a developer usually goes to Spinosaurus.geometry, like every single other king dev in the world does. And that causes, texture glitches, geometry glitches, and so on. However, because this guy's actually using something as unique as a Spectrovinator, even if the developer fucks up the code and names it Spectrovinator.geometry, it can be excused, because this guy is literally the only Spectrovinator in existence right now, and who knows how long it's gonna take until we see another Spectrovinator. So, yeah, it's good. The geometry is okay. Maybe the Oxalea and the Smilodon, because I've seen a couple of those. I might have to recode them, but except for that, like, it just generally seems to be okay. But the HP values, they need a complete overhaul as well. So, yeah, I'll probably fix it. Like, it isn't something too big. I will probably be able to fix this in one afternoon or something. So, yeah, like, this add-on has a lot of potential. I absolutely adore the new dinosaur species. It's gonna be a lovely addition to my map. So, yes. That was my final words. So yes, if you haven't enjoyed this review, leave a like. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, may the Jurassic Spirit be with you. Bye bye.